Hi guys, welcome back to Crafting with Christina. Today we are going to make this easy, simple, traditional granny square. If you're just starting out crocheting, you know your basic double crochet, slip stitch, chain, you'll be able to make this. So what I'm using today is the Premier Home yarn, and it's 85% cotton, 15% polyester. I got some stitch markers, a size 5mm hook, and some scissors. And if you're like me, if you lose your stitch markers, I just put them on the handle here. Okay, so we take our yarn, make a slip knot, and we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then you want to slip stitch into that first chain, bringing your yarn through the first one, second one, and there's your circle, if you can see it right there. Then we're going to chain 3, and that acts as our first double crochet. So we want 2 more double crochets, or we want 2 double crochets. There's 1, 2. So that would be a total of counting as 3. There's 1, 2, 3. Then we need 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets back into the hole. 1, 2, 3. 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 3 more double crochets in the circle. So 1, 2, 3. 3 more chains. 1, 2, 3. And now we're back to our chain 3 that made our first double crochet right there. We're going to chain on the top of it. We're going to put our hook in there, and we're going to actually slip stitch right there. And there we have made our first box. Now if you get a little confused, sometimes I get going around and I lose my corners. So you can always put on a couple on your corners right there. Put on some stitch markers. Okay. Now hopefully you can see our 4 corners where the stitch markers are at. There's our 1, 2, 3, 4, which the corners in this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, we just kind of made this cross right here, which should actually be right here. Okay, so the second row around, we're going to slip stitch 2 over. There's 1 and 2, and of course Mr. Peacock is joining us today. That way it gets us over to the first corner, and we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then inside this corner, we're going to put 2 more double crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet 3 more. There's 1, 2, 3. Now right here we're making our way over to the other corner. So with this other corner here, if we're going around the straight edge right here and we're not in the corner, we only want to chain 2. So there's 1, 2, which brings us over to the other corner, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 more back in to that corner. There's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, because right now we're just going to the other corner. 1, 2. Now we're in this other corner. We're going to chain 3. Excuse me. We're going to double crochet 3. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to put 3 more double crochets in that corner. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, to get to the other corner. So it's 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry about the traffic, it's a working day. Today it's a Monday and people out doing their work. There's your 3. Now we're going to have to do 2 more chains to get over to this first one. 1, 2, and we're going to slip stitch into that top chain. So hopefully you can see it right in there. And I'm going to take off my stitch marker so we can go around a little easier. Okay, now we need to slip stitch twice over to our corner. I'm going to start naming this the Peacock and Chris show. Okay, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 more crochets, double crochets, chain 3 because we're in the corner, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And this is going too fast. You need to rewind. You can pause it, rewind it. That's what's nice about watching the YouTube. Okay, now our corner is actually clear over here, and we're on that straight edge, so we need to chain only 2. Go in this spot here, do 3 double crochets because we're on the straight edge. There's 1, 2, 3. Chain 2 to get to the corner. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 chains, and then we're going to need 3 double crochets again. There's 1, 2, 3. We're on the straight edge. 1, 2 chains, only just 3 double crochets on this edge. Chain 2, 1, 2. Then we're on the corner, so 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now if you can see, we're on the straight edge again. Here's our corner. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochets, 2, 3, chain 2. We're almost made it all the way around. And these are really great squares. People use them for afghans, for hot pads, dishcloths. You can make a traditional granny square. You can make so many things. People have made vests and clothing, and goes on and on. Okay, so 3 double crochets. Three chains because we're on the corner. 3 double crochets. Okay, we're on straight edge. So chain 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Whoops. There's 1. Oops, that's a messy one. We'll try that one again. That's what's nice about crocheting, is it's easily remedied. So there is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2 to get back over to original chain 3. Now you just repeat this over and over and over again, so you can even make a blanket out of it just by going bigger and bigger and bigger, doing the same thing over and over and over. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you ring the notification bell, it will let you know when my weekly videos come up. They're generally going to be crocheting, and there's going to be some crafting. And if you're interested in making this 4th of July bracelet, I also have it in my playlist of how to make the beaded bracelet for 4th of July. And thanks for joining me.